What's going on, guys? And this is gonna be the April Fool's special. What if yajirobe was useful? Okay, then here we go. We take place after Goku gets back from his 1 year of training on Yardrat. Goku, let me train with you. P.S. I really don't know I don't really know how to voice Yajirobe. You want to train with me to defeat the androids, right? Exactly. And so Yajirobe trains with Goku, Piccolo, and Gohan over the 3 year time skip, leading to all three of them, leading to Goku, Piccolo, and Gohan being stronger than the original, and Yajirobe gaining big boost since he was the weakest one there. Now, since this is a April Fool's what if, I'm going crazy routes. I'm going crazy. I don't care what. I don't care about lore or anything, and I'm just gonna go crazy. As Android 19 appears, all the Z Fighters show up where Android 19 is. And so, Yajirobe steps up and says, "Back up, guys. I'm the strongest one here." And everybody just laughs. And then he draws his sword, and with one slice, slices off Android 19's head. Dr. Gero is in shock, as he can't believe that Yajirobe just speed blitzed his Android 19, and so he tries to fight Yajirobe himself by stealing some of his energy. But Yajirobe just slices off both of his hands, so he starts to run. Goku then starts to feel the effect of the heart virus, and so Gohan and Yamcha take him back to his place. And so everybody's chasing after Dr. Gero until Vegeta arrives, and then he punches Dr. Gero, and he says, "Look at this new form. I see Kakarot didn't show you. But this is me, as a Super Saiyan. Has an android like you ever experienced fear?" As he then punches Dr. Gero across a mountain. Dr. Gero then, with his feet, makes a shining light that blinds all the Z Fighters, so he can go and awaken Android 17 and 18. Same thing in the original. They awaken Android 16, then they bust out of there, and then God, and then the Z Fighters arrive, and then when Android 18 steps up to body all the Z Fighters, Yajirobe steps up and says, "I can handle her too. She's nothing compared to me." As with one slice, he easily just bodied Android 18, but he didn't kill her. He didn't have that much power. I can't make him too overpowered. Yes, I can, but I'm not going to. Android 17 is in shock as he says, "Come on, sis, let's team up on them." And so then the Z Fighters start getting their butts kicked. Until Yajirobe pulls out a move that he learned from Goku over the time skip, Kaioken. And then he says, Kaioken times 2 slash, and he bodies both the androids, but doesn't kill them. He doesn't have that much power, but he can go up to Kaioken times 4. He just thought times 2 would be enough to kill them, but it clearly didn't work. So then the androids flee from the site, and Vegeta, with both of his arms broken, How is this human so far above me?" As Vegeta falls to the ground and back to his base form, on his knees, defeated. Now, do the math. Slightly stronger Piccolo fuses with a god being Kami makes a slightly stronger Piccolo than in the original or Super Namekian. And so when he goes to fight Cell, he actually, well, no, he was winning in the beginning. He's still winning, and he actually punches Cell so hard that Cell was like, "Okay, I need to steal all of his energy." And so Cell steals all of Piccolo's energy, but he just regenerates. But he's still weaker than he originally was, since Cell still. Oh my God! All these S's and C's, and oh my God! Ah! What I'm trying to say is Cell ends up stronger now, especially with stronger Piccolo, Goku, and Vegeta genes. Now, it wasn't confirmed that he has Yajirobe cells, meaning that he doesn't have the limitless potential that Yajirobe has. Yajirobe is secretly Omni King level. We all know it. And unlike in the original, where 17 and Piccolo were tied, And the only reason 17 was winning is because he had infinite energy. Piccolo actually starts out winning, and then they start going to a tie because Android 17 has infinite energy, and then Cell pops up and absorbs Android 17. As he says, "Ah, yes, I am now in my semi-perfect form," as he slaps away Piccolo easily and bodies Android 16. Vegeta still goes and gets his Super Vegeta form, and oh crap. Basically, everything leading up to Perfect Cell still happens the same, with Perfect Cell being slightly stronger. And now, we take ourselves to Goku on the lookout. He says to Mr. Popo, "Please put extra food and water in there so that way all three of us could go in." And he's talking about him. That's not Gohan. And the main character, Yajirobe. And so Mr. Popo agrees, but he's a little mad about it. And they all three of them go in, leading to Gohan actually unlocking Super Saiyan 2 due to having another training partner, and because I can make them as powerful as I want. I say that he unlocked Super Saiyan over the 3-year time skip to train against the androids. So now Gohan has Super Saiyan 2. Goku eventually gets Super Saiyan 2 himself and says, "This is the power to defeat Cell. But, just in case me and Gohan fail, Yajirobe, you will be our last hope." "Got it, Goku." As Yajirobe trained with his sword and how to get higher levels of Kaioken, he now is able to go to Kaioken times 20, as well as having new sword techniques to use. Now, the day of the Cell Games is here, and Cell says, "Oh, wow, look at all the Z fighters here. Now, who wants to challenge me first? Goku?" You asked the question, but then you just made me come and fight you. "I don't care. Come and fight me now." And so Goku goes up to Cell, and the fight goes similar to in the original, except Goku does a little bit worse than normal. "I don't want to defeat you, Cell. I could do it, but I don't want to. I want Gohan to defeat you." Gohan looks back at his dad in disgust. "Ugh, why do you want me to defeat him? Just defeat him already, Dad. You know what? In that time chamber, Yajirobe seemed more like a father to me than you did." Goku, angered by this, powers up into Super Saiyan 2. Ah! And then he proceeds to body Cell, and he thinks he killed Cell with the Super Kamehameha. But then Cell comes back, stronger than ever, as he was caught off guard by the attack, yes. But he came back and shoots a finger beam straight through Goku's heart, as Goku then falls back into Super Saiyan and falls to the ground. "Son, defeat him for me." So Gohan powers up into Super Saiyan 2 and tries to fight Cell. But due to his Zenkai and him being slightly stronger than in the original, I'd say that Cell actually, I made them as powerful as I want. That's my excuse to this. Cell then beats up Gohan, saying that you can't beat me, you little brat. And then Gohan gets enraged and shoots a ki blast at Cell, but Cell blocks it and decks Gohan to the ground, and then stomps on him on the ground. But then Yajirobe comes up from behind Cell. Cell, all he saw was a blur. What was that?" As then Yajirobe yells, "Kaioken times 25!" This is the farthest he's ever gone before, as he says, "times 25 slash." And so he cuts off all of Cell's appendages, and then Gohan punches him in the stomach, and then Yajirobe cuts his head off. Cell, of course, regenerates from this and gets stronger, and he says, "You can't defeat me." But then Gohan punches him in the stomach, as well as Yajirobe stabbing him in the stomach, leading to him throwing up. Android 18 and Android 17, as well as Android 16, not sacrificing himself yet. I said yet, because that's what he's about to do against Semi-Perfect Cell, who's weakened by the stab and punch. And so, when Android 16 tries to explode himself, he notices that the bomb is gone, and then Semi-Perfect whacks him away, killing him. I As he then turned back into imperfect Cell and says, "I will be perfect again." As then Yajirobe just says this. You stand no chance against me, even in my base form. Kaioken times 30. I'll show you what true power is. As he then cuts Cell up into a million pieces, and then he shoots a ki blast at him. Kind of like how Trunks did with Frieza, except he cut Cell into more pieces.